It's a lot. And then you got the
Kanye. You got people with the GoFundMe for Kanye so he can get back up to $1 billion.
What? The Yeezy fans is not gonna let you take that L, bro. They out here getting funds.
I would give him that. He has a strong fan base because I'm not putting no coins out for him.
Exactly.
You got $1 billion.
Right.
I
what I look like? What I look like?
That's how much I had to pay to what you had. No.
Exactly. Robin, Peter, Toupee, Paul, and Mary Ann Joseph and them. I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Now you're going to realize, now you're going to see how it feels to shop at Family Dollar.
Shop at Family Dollar. And then while we're talking about him, and then we have our good brother Kyrie out here who's still out on a limb. Like, bro, what's going on with him? You know, like Kyrie, I don't know. Are they going to let you back in? I don't know. He did meet with Adam Silver. And from what we're hearing is that Adam Silver allegedly does not feel that Kyrie is anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
Go figure. Go figure. Just sharing a link. Go figure. I don't know. So now that the big boss of the NBA says that he doesn't feel that Kyrie is anti-Semitic, does that mean that you will now speak to the president of the Nets organization to say, hey, let that man back in, all this other stuff, let's get rid of it? Like, are you withdrawing all of those, you know, all the loopholes and not loopholes, but all of the just the bull mess that you're having Kyrie go through? Are you going to eliminate that now, since you are seeing that he is not this person that you tried to paint him to be after sitting down and meeting with him? Are you going to talk to the owner of the Nets and tell him to, hey, let's just drop this whole thing? Is that going to happen?
Hopefully, but allegedly, you know, I heard that, you know, he was thinking like about just retiring.
Man, I mean, now that would be something. If he retired, that would be something. That would.
I mean, if I was him, I would be thinking about it too, because you're not gonna put me through the ringer.
Yeah,
but something what did I do?
Right, putting him through the ringer, and then our welfare queen Brett Favre, just sitting back inside, probably allegedly inside that gymnasium, just
that he built,
chilling on those welfare funds.
But you had
welfare funds. Just rich. Can you just imagine being that rich and then you don't want to use your own money. You're rich enough where you got the funds that you could go and make your daughter's wildest dreams come true by building her a state-of-the-art gymnasium. But you decide you're going to take welfare funds? And who are the powers that be that allowed you to take these welfare funds, knowing that there are people out there who, like you said last during episode 1, that don't know where their next meal is coming from? Like, I can't believe that the powers that be wrote that check, or, you know, cash after those funds. Like, you
thought they was getting a little coins off of that too,
I'm sure. Allegedly.
But
gotta remember now, we already told y'all, we in the basement, we ain't getting sued, we ain't got time to get sued. Allegedly. But it's just, I mean, do we not have a moral compass? Like, it's too much. It's like, Brett, how are you sleeping at night? He's probably like, on my 36-pound Egyptian cotton sheets. That's probably how I'm sleeping. You know, it's crazy. It's like, you are a whole millionaire, sir. And it's sad.
It is.
It's sad.
It's pathetic. It's pathetic.
It's fake. Is what it is. It's fake. That's what it is. And on that note, I'm just gonna take a sip and move on.
And y'all, I'm trying not to sip too much like last week, because I don't know if y'all
was just sipping away, okay? Was on one, which was okay. I mean, I get it. It was our first episode. We was tears into that. But you know, and as we move on, we're gonna talk about our boy, who is repopulating our nation one kid at a time. Nick Cannon just had his 11th baby. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Mr. Wildin' Out. For real, you're wildin' out. 11th baby with, what is her name? Abby De La Rosa.
Is that baby number 9? Or,
I've lost count on how many babies, but all I do know is that she already has 2 babies by him. So this is the third one, and they welcomed a baby girl and they named her Beautiful.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yes. And what did he say? Something, I believe his Instagram caption said, "It's a beautiful day for beautiful." I can't remember her middle name, but
it's
baby's
a
beautiful.
day in the neighborhood.
Right.
Some corny mess,
Beautiful Cannon. Beautiful baby, beautiful Cannon. Welcome to the world.
Well, congratulations on
Yes.
your 11th child. I'll be expecting number child 12 shortly. You know.
I mean, like, I'm just wondering, like, where do you think he's going to stop anytime soon? Do you think he has a goal of how many more children he's going to have? Do you think he's going to have any more?
You know, no shade, but Nick Cannon, yeah, you getting them coins, but you're not coined up like that to be having 11 kids.
That's another thing too. Kids,
I mean, you know, I'm pretty sure you take care of your kids. That, you know, you got the money. You got how many shows you got out here? You know, you hustling. I'll give you that, Nick. But that money ain't like, you know, you ain't in the billions. Neither is Kanye, but no shade.
Just shady over here. But it's just, I mean, that's a lot of kids. And the thing is like, kids, you know, they're expensive.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you need to take time with your kids. How are you going to spend time with all of your kids?
But I heard, allegedly, no, that he does. I think he said it himself, like he actually makes time for all his kids, which is a great thing. I mean
that's
you can
great,
do it.
But how do you spend that one-on-one time? That's what I'm saying. It's not like you have a group of them together. Like, are you giving this one an hour? Are you giving this one 45 minutes?
I mean, I think you're giving them 10 minutes each, because let's be honest, like with his schedule, you're in the entertainment business. And
right.
let's be real. I'm, no shade, not trying to be funny or nothing. But, in the entertainment business, like you're always, you're on the road, you're out, you're working. When do you really have time?
Exactly.
So if you only got 2 kids, you're barely seeing these 2 kids.
And you've got 11.
But then you got 11. In how many states? I don't know.
It's a lot. That's
I hope Mariah.
Because that's the queen.
Yes, I love me some Mariah. But I don't think, if Nick ever wanted to go back to Mariah, then she ain't that. Shout out to Mariah. Keep hitting them high notes. Them bird notes. Can you do it?
Oh, wait. It's almost that time to be dusting off those.
Oh, no.
All I want for Christmas.
Oh, no.
In a few weeks, I can't hit that high note. But, yeah, but Nick,
11.
That's just a lot. I'm just thinking about as they get older and, especially like having like little girls, like they're gonna, be needy and want attention from their dad, struggling through situations, dealing with boys and stuff like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you're gonna want your dad's advice and opinion. It's like, it's a lot. But I mean, cheers to him
and to Kiki. Was she on 12 yet?
Yeah, Kiki.
Yeah,
Gotta love Kiki.
Yeah.
Kiki. But you know what? I mean, but Kiki got all her kids with her.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying she got a lot of kids.
No, she got a lot of kids too. But I'm just saying I know like all her kids is.
Well, she hasn't been doing anything, so she hasn't been out on the road or anything. So I'm pretty sure she's really taking care of her kids and they spending time. Because I ain't see Kiki do nothing.
That's just the shade of it all. The shade. That is she is so underrated to me.
No, she really is. But
she is so Kiki.
No, she can sing, but
her behind off.
They might be looking for a housewife. You might want to try that.
And I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad. I think she would be a great fit on the Housewives. That would be funny. Mm-hmm. I can see Kiki on Housewives and her going back and forth with Marlo. I can see it.
Oh Lord, not Marlo.
I can see it.
Oh,
I can see it.
Marlon.
Somebody need to get their peach revoked.
Ooh,
I
think a lot of them, the whole cast need their peach
I say we
revoked.
need to just clean
house.
Clean house.
Bring Nene.
That's
Nene, I know.
I would say bring. You know what? I know with her son having
Bravo.
that.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I was
Well,
saying with
her and Andy,
yeah.
they are not on good terms. And plus, Nene's son had a stroke and he's got some health situations going on.
The
He's
stroke
only
and heart attack
Yes.
prayers still. going out to him.
23, Brent, 23 years old.
Mhm.
That's a lot
Mhm.
to be dealing with.
Mhm.
And then I'm hearing allegedly, don't know if this is true or not, that somebody was saying something about maybe shutting down the Lanithia Lounge. I hope that's not true. I think I may have seen something. Yeah, that she
I heard
was,
she was getting business.
No, it's not that she's not getting
okay.
business. It's just that with everything that's going on in her life,
her
you
life.
know, I hope that's not the case. I hope that, again, that was allegedly. I'm not saying that that's true. I'm not saying that the
Nene,
lounge
we
is shut
love
down. Yeah, I'm a Nene fan, and I really feel like if they want to boost those ratings, they need to go back to basics. I'm talking about let's dust Phaedra off. Let's bring Faye back. Let's bring Nene
Well, if
back.
you bring Faye back, you got to get rid of
Candy.
Candy. Cause
Candy. It's
I don't blame Candy
Honestly,
after all them allegations.
Well, yeah, no, I think honestly,
Phaedra lucky, and you supposed to be a loyal girl by
Right.
where
a lot of libel, a lot of slander went on with that. That was bad on Phaedra's part. But I'm just saying, if we want to go back to basics, like Candy's making money in her sleep, so we already know that.
Up,
Candy is already out there. So if Candy were to leave the Housewives, she's got plenty of things and projects to fall back on.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like she could honestly, could start their own television production situation. They could really do that if they wanted to and do reality TV programming. They got it like that.
Definitely. And it's a lot of them on there that really need the show. Marlo, I mean, allegedly, I heard that your annual income ain't.
it ain't popping.
Okay.
So
you might want to call them the old mean statutes and deeds.
Allegedly. Because she was, it seems like I like the Marlo that did not have the peach. I feel like she was more authentic than this mean girl that we like. I actually stopped watching Housewives of Atlanta during. I couldn't stomach Marlo. I could not stomach her and how she and Sheree were going for Candy like that. It was to the point where it was like, why are y'all picking on this woman? And she has been a friend to you. She has been a friend to Sheree. And Sheree, we've seen you call her a hoe on, you know what I'm saying? Like just saying little. I just said I gotta stop. Like I like the Marlo that was vying for a peach. This Marlo, I don't know who.
Well,
I don't know.
She's trying to secure her peach and come up with a storyline.
Right,
or
but
whatever
she has none.
She got no relevance. Excuse me, no relevance.
Yeah, she has no relevance. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
And on that note, we're gonna
move on. Mm-hmm. We went from the kids to the housewives
to the bigger kids. Okay, so woo! Now we gotta talk about. I'm just going. This Pastor Dawkins.
Oh, you mean who doing the business?
Pastor.
Oh, you talking about that Pastor?
We're talking about Pastor Dawkins, Lord.
Dwayne Dawkins. So we're gonna let's recap because it originally came out back in March. So a video leaked of him with a young gentleman.
Allegedly.
Oh, it's not allegedly. No, we ain't got to do that because the video was all out. And he even admitted to it. So we're going to get to that part in a minute. But the video, just to give a recap, it was leaked. The young man leaked it and outed him. They were doing sexual activities. And now, so the pastor, Dwayne, he's been silent for a while, a couple of months now, because it's now November. So it took him some time to think about what he was going to say. So recently, Mr. Pastor Dwayne Dawkins.
Pastor Dawkins.
came out with a conference. He did a conference. He said basically he admitted to being bisexual, something he's struggling with. He's a pastor. He said that the young man, he agreed to the young man to record him. He had no problems with recording.
He agreed to the sneaky link.
Agreed to it. He called him a sneaky link.
Sneaky link.
He called him a sneaky link, but wouldn't you be a sneaky link too to your wife? But anywho, I'm just saying.
Jesus!
You got homegirl at home talking about, oh, so you doing the bending?
Oh, God.
But he just basically said that,
Oh, Jesus.
he agreed to it. He thought he was gonna, the young gentleman was gonna keep it for his pleasure, quote unquote pleasure. And it got leaked. And he said, well, I have a wife. I have, 3 kids?
3 sons.
3 sons. Blase blah. But you wasn't thinking about your wife and your 3 kids when you was up in that hotel room, were you?
That's what I'm, see, and this is my whole thing. Okay. I'm all for people having their sexual preferences, whatever floats your boat, whatever makes you happy. We have one life to live. It is very short. Make it as enjoyable, as pleasurable, as happy, as fun. Live it to the fullest as much as possible. However, when you are married or in some type of a committed relationship, these are conversations that you but these are conversations you need to have with your partner.
Pause 1 second, because we never heard from the wife. Do you honestly think that she knew he was bisexual?
That's a good question. Okay, so yeah, maybe I can reel.
And maybe it's just that, she could just be upset. Maybe because, he cheated, but she don't want to comment or nothing. Or, maybe she knew about his bisexuality and she was cool with it. Because there's some women out there. Because with the video, it just seemed like he was
having a good time.
It was like cool, calm, and like, to me, I'm thinking, dang, did she know? It's like, you didn't even apologize to your wife.
So maybe, so he was silenced for some months. So maybe during that time they were having the conversations. Maybe they were putting it all out there on the table. And maybe she could be at a point in her healing process that she's trying to unpack everything that's going on. But, I'm just saying that to say this. Have these open conversations before you get married. If you know that your partner is bisexual and you're okay with that, and you guys set the parameters as far as you all sexual health, making sure everybody's sexual health stays on the up and up, and that everybody stays healthy and stays clean and stays, healthy, then do that. If you guys are in an open situation and you can play and you ain't got a lot to kick it, then do what you do. But
so you trying to say it allegedly like a Will and Jada situation?
I don't know. Allegedly. But if that's what the Dawkins have going on,
and somebody just broke the non-disclosure,
that could be it. Somebody could have broken a non-disclosure. It's a lot going on. All I'm just saying is don't have your partner looking like a fool,
looking stupid
in these streets when you're coming out here
making
your when you're going on your apology tour
with your sneaky link.
Right. First of all, sir, Pastor D, I'm gonna say this. Now, you were okay with sneaky link recording you guys, and that's fine. If that for his viewing pleasure to look at the next day or in weeks to come, however. But if you thought for 1 minute that this little sneaky link was not going to put you out there, especially, you see what I'm saying, Pastor? He already had one up on you by you, first of all, being no, I'm not even going to air quote that. By you being a man of God, he already had one up on you already. So he already knew you had this prestigious title. You've been pastoring this church. What's the name of his church? Praise Tabernacle.
Yeah.
You've been pastoring Praise Tabernacle for 14 years. So you already are a known pastor. You already have a following. You already have a congregation. He already knows that people hold you in the highest regard. So the fact that you thought that you were in a safe space with someone who would quote unquote keep your secret or keep your y'all
it's not
sneaky
Alicia
link.
Keys. Ain't nobody keeping them secrets in that
Exactly.
diary.
Sneaky
You're
Link.
delusional.
Exactly. Sneaky Link put it out there for the world to see. And right now, you know, you're suffering the ramifications because Pastor Dawkins on the video was even talking about how he was thinking about taking his life.
Yeah, I forgot that
Because,
part.
right.
Yeah.
Because things had gotten so bad for him that he said some of his friends that were his friends were not his friends any longer because they're learning this information about his personal life. So I'm just saying that to say, again, you have to watch who you playing with. You got to watch who you playing with. The person that you were sneaky linking with, they were not mature enough to hold that secret. And so they already had you. You know what I'm saying? They already had something to dangle over your head. And now you on an apology tour and Sneaky Link just sitting back probably laughing.
Like Artie said, no face, no case. Like, why would you let him record you?
Exactly.
Why would you let him record you?
Exactly.
At this point, I really don't. I don't have any sympathy for. I mean, I do because I wouldn't want anybody to go through like they feel like they want to commit suicide. And to this young gentleman, you wrong. You wrong. Not just the pastor, because maybe let's just say for instance, the wife didn't know.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that because I don't want to put any. Let's just say she didn't know.
If she didn't know.
You putting this woman through a lot. You're married. You're married. I don't care if it was God, girl. You shouldn't even. You're married. You shouldn't be out there creeping with your Sneaky Link. But
it's just it's an unfortunate situation.
Could have been a bad outcome too.
Yeah, people are.
This young man, you're putting it. What if the pastor did something to him?
What if
What if the wife did? What if she caught? She caught him and
this would have been
did something to that young man.
A Lifetime movie gone wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's honestly that you could definitely see something like this happening because situations like this play out. Shoot, we watching Lifetime movies about situations like this. That once again, him being a pastor, holding this high title, having a following, having members who look up to him that seek him for spiritual guidance. You know what I'm saying? He's a spiritual father to a lot of people. And so them learning this information about him, they're now judging him and viewing him. And what I'm saying this because, I believe in God. I'm a Christian, but I'm not going to judge anybody. I'm not going to judge pastor on his sin because his sin is no greater than anybody else's sin. And he who cast the first one, he who cast the first stone is not without sin. So we can't just look at Pat. We can put him out there and say, "Dang, Pastor, you did some sneaky, shady type stuff." But guess what? We all have done some sneaky type, shady type stuff. But you cannot, and for his friends and who've walked away from him. And again, that sometimes you gotta look who you call a friend, because everybody ain't your friend. Because Pastor, if they was your friend, fake. Because if they was your friend before that they knew that you were bisexual, then these should be the same friends that should be holding you down when you're at your lowest low. So
you were wrong regardless. You should
wrong
not have
for
been.
Cheating.
Yeah, wrong for cheating.
But again, if wrong for cheating. But if they had an open relationship, then it's like, are you?
I mean, if they we don't know, right? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know the parameters, but I'm just putting it out.
No,
there.
I know.
That's if they had, definitely. We're just putting it out there to be discussed.
But it still could be she could have been like, no, okay, we got an open relationship, but we got a non-disclosure. Don't be putting stuff out like that.
Exactly.
She might have want to have it.
Yeah, because sometimes with the open relationship, there are different parameters.
Entanglement.
Exactly.
As well.
That leads to entangled situations that So I don't know how this is gonna unfold. We'll just continue to see.
But
I hope.
Quick thing though, I just want to really put this out here, like to that young man, like, and all people like that young man, y'all need to stop doing that. Y'all really need to stop doing that.
Putting people on blast.
Outing people like that, it could be a dangerous road.
Yeah.
Like, and not even that. Like, that's not your business.
It's not.
I mean, yeah, it's wrong. Well, y'all both were wrong. He was wrong. He's married.
Right.
Dipping and dabbing with the stinky little link.
Dipping and dabbling.
Dipping and dabbing. Doing the bending. I don't know who was doing the bending.
Okay, shout out to Janet in
yes.
in the Tyler Perry movie for Color Girls.
Yes.
That scene. If you haven't seen that scene, go find it on
funny.
TikTok. It's hilarious.
It's funny. But seriously, like, you know,
yeah,
it's a thin line because you don't know, he could have been
and you know
went crazy and like
right.
did something to him.
And I'm gonna say this, I feel like Sneaky Link, this ain't the first time Sneaky Link did something like this.
No, he's a pro.
Yeah, this ain't
He's
the
probably
first time.
been outing a lot of people.
This ain't the first time Sneaky Link has done.
Probably a lot of married people he's been sleeping with. Allegedly. But
yeah, that, you know, on that note.
yeah, we're gonna move on because I ain't got nothing more to say about who doing the bending.
But who? I'm so happy that I took that sip after he said that because, yeah, drink would have just been all over.
With your gay ass husband. That was Toya from Married to Medicine.
Shout out to Toya.
Shout out to Toya.
Married to Medicine. Oh, speaking of Married to Medicine, have you watched all of the reunion?
Yes, I have.
So what do you think is with the whole Toya? So we already know Toya and Quad have had like some ups and downs in their friendships. Do you believe this final blowout with her and Quad, do you think this is going to be the end of their friendship? Because I've been seeing them, they've been going back and forth on
really
Twitter.
Friends? Or
were
they just co-workers?
Or frenemies.
Oh, frenemies? Okay. We'll go with that.
I've been seeing them going, they've been going back and forth on Twitter. Twitter. They've been going in on each other.
With Twitter fingers.
Yes.
And
so what do you think? Are they going to come to a happy medium?
I don't think so. I mean,
especially after
because
that.
She did Mariah Quad, you know? Is she still friends with Mariah?
No, but see, here's the thing though. For all you Married to Medicine fans, if you don't watch that show, I don't know what you're waiting for. But Mariah called it when her and Quad fell out. Remember, Mariah told all the ladies, you have to watch out for Miss Quad.
She said it.
And Miss Quad been nipping at all the ladies' heels, and it's kind of crazy. And now I'm kind of wondering, why is Miss Quad still on the show?
She's quick with that shade, though.
She's quick with the shade, but Miss Quad is Married to Medicine. And who is she married to?
She's married to... I'm still searching.
I'm just saying. It's
the
like,
Google search is still going through.
Because that's what they're saying all the time. Because Toya all the time.
She's not even married to Medicine. Why are you on the show?
Exactly. That's one of the things Toya always continues to say.
That goes with housewives too. Well, you know, them housewives don't last anyway. We ain't gonna talk about that. Let's focus on the. She's not married to Medicine. Who are you?
I don't know, but like you said, I think they're keeping her because you said she's quick.
She could at least got a pharmacist.
A street pharmacist, no.
Yeah, that part.
A street pharmacist, but Toya and Miss Quad, they just, I don't know. This season was like, it's crazy, and then what did she call Eugene? Eugenia.
Yeah.
I was like. And then Eugene.
And she was like, oh, you just called my husband a bitch.
Right.
And she was like, no, I called him Eugenia. Quiet. You just.
I don't know.
I know your show got canceled, so I know you need to be on Married to Medicine.
You on Sister Circle?
Sister who? But,
I don't know.
I guess she get some coins because she upgraded her, you know,
that whole house.
She went from a little apartment to a house. Who financed that?
Man, that was one. You saw Simone was questioning
exactly
that.
Why she talking about?
She like,
why she was talking about Toya? Let's talk about you, Miss Quad.
Right. I don't know. That's a lot.
You ain't getting that much money off of your divorce.
Listen, I don't.
Cause he ain't had that much either.
Listen, I'm telling y'all, if y'all don't watch Married to Medicine, y'all need to get all up in
Tune in. The season is over, but you can stream it and
stream it.
Catch up before next season.
Yes. So I don't know. That's all. I mean, that's all I got for this week. What you got? You got anything else?
Let's see. I mean, we dug in this show. I mean, it was we dug in.
All right. So
we definitely dug in. So
that's the episode 2. So
episode 2
is in the book. So we will see y'all again on next week. Until then. All right.
And don't be fake. Fake.
Don't be fake.
Don't forget to like and subscribe below.
Subscribe.